And then, of course, the big home run, Shohei Ohtani blasting a 473-foot home run, which felt to me like one of the deepest home runs I've ever seen hit at Dodger Stadium. A lot of them I feel like are into the left field pavilion, but this one was a trajectory more right center that I hadn't seen that one before. Ohtani smoked that ball. It just flew out nearly into the parking lot. It was insane.
Yeah, and you heard Clayton Kershaw on the broadcast. He was saying he's never seen any lefty in particular hit a ball that far in that stadium, and why would he? You know, that is an absolute missile. In first glance, I thought it did actually clear over the roof. It looked like that initially. It turns out it was just below that, but over the signage there. I don't really care where it landed. I care about the flight, and oh my God, that thing took flight and it never landed, really. I mean, it was insane to watch that, and I have a gut feeling that Ohtani, you're year one, he's going to hit a ball further than that, right? Like, he's got to. And Giancarlo Stanton beat him by, I think, 2 feet. I think in 2015, he got 2 feet on him, and technically Stanton gets credit for hitting the ball out of the ballpark. But, man, Ohtani's going to get another one like that, and if the pitcher's not careful, serves it fat up and over the middle of the plate, I mean, Ohtani, who knows? Ohtani's got the power, I feel like, to get a ball as close to 500 feet as possible. And so he's truly, every day, my jaw drops watching him play. Okay, there's no player that we've seen that's better than him in the history of this game. And I think when you see something like this happen today, you just have to remember that, you know, we can get caught up on the wins and losses of the regular season, but you just got to remember, we have the best player in baseball right here in LA. So you have to enjoy the ride. An all-star hitter hits 300, okay? And Ohtani doing what he's doing, hitting well over that and hitting bombs in the process, showing speed. He's also doing this right after having surgery, right? Like, and we continuously forget about that. He's having an MVP caliber season as a DH. Could be the first. I mean, that is insane, right? And so sometimes you just have to take a step back, do what Vince Scully said, and just let the crowd go wild, because what else can you say, right? What else can you say? That was an absolute bomb. And just appreciate Ohtani for the fact that he's a humble guy that happens to go out there and play better than any player I've ever seen in my entire life.
No doubt about it. And I can't remember the stat off the top of my head, but I feel like he's the first player to do all the stats he's ever done in his first 100 games. He's just been having a stellar season, and there's no reason for him not to win the National League MVP at the rate he's going. He's up to 30 home runs. He's just been tearing the cover off the ball. He was a big component in the second game too, or was it one of those games? He had a big, I think it was the first game actually. He had a big double, which was what set up the second and third. And then Cora walked Will Smith. That's how the bases were loaded for Freddie Freeman. So I just love watching Ohtani play. It's been a pleasure manifesting something like this for a while, and I'm glad he's on the Los Angeles Dodgers. But